What's up, you guys? Hope you guys are doing awesome. So today we're going to review a potential NFT game called The Three Kingdoms. So before we get into it, know that this is all speculation. Don't invest more than what you can lose. Assume that you will lose everything and you won't get rich, okay? So now let's head on over to the website. Let's see our first impressions, okay? Pretty cool artwork right here. Collect, battle, conquered, okay? Media mentions, who cares about that? Events, okay. They got events coming up, but kind of outdated. Hall of Fame, okay. We got the different factions. Rare, super rare. Legendary, so that's 4 types of characters, I'm assuming. Okay, we got 2. Okay, the artwork's pretty insane. I like it. Normal, okay, adding in. Pretty sick. Got 3, okay, oh, there's 4. Okay, so I guess there's 4 types of characters you can do. Then game features, you guys can read more about that on your own later. So with this, you have unique squares. Then okay, so the land that's closer to the center gives you more perks. Didn't know that. And then you can host, stake, monetize events. Then you can expand your territory, which we'll get into the more details about that later. Then we can increase your army, which I'll tell more about. And then, yep, same thing. And then you fight against other people, defend against other people, maybe guilds in the future. And you got different characters of different traits. Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. Roadmap, alright. So you got your first season where you collect your characters and then you send your characters out so that you can recruit more. And then they mentioned in Discord that you need to stake TTK, their token, with something else. I believe it was USD. So that's for 30 days, I believe. So November 2nd to December 1st, which I'll get into in the document. Season 1 is where you fight against NPCs. So December 2nd to January 1st, I believe. So if you defeat the city, you get to reap the rewards. So hopefully there are some reward tokens there. Season 2, you fight against other people and you defend against your own, and that's more PvP. I don't think there's character burning yet, so that's January 2nd to February 1st, I believe. Season 3, I don't know, that's that time round, but now I guess it's more intense, but with the intensity becomes greater rewards. And the reason why it's more intense is because I think in these PvP tournaments, if you actually lose, you'll lose your character from, that's what they're suggesting, so that's pretty crazy, okay? Maybe there will be some mechanic where you can pay to have your character revive or something. Then season 4, after that, you'll be able to form alliances with other characters, trade. Oh, for some reason I thought Marketplace was going to be given out earlier. I think they're going to do Marketplace earlier. They got regular quests, they'll probably do that earlier too. Weapons and accessories, they'll probably do that earlier. I think they've changed some of their roadmap. Then partners, they got a lot of great partners like Babylon, Network, Good Games Guilds, Starpunk, and a bunch of others that haven't been posting yet. Same for investors. They got a lot of investors that are really good, like Dowmaker, Raptor Capital, X21, Magnus. They got the big dogs, so they're relatively safe in terms of that standard. Next off, let's go into their pitch deck. So the more nitty-gritty details, okay? So we know about that. This doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. I'll skip that. Okay, 56 characters at launch, 72 unique cards, characters, weapons, with different stats, attack, defense, intellect, leadership, luck, energy. We'll see how that plays out. I'm not too sure how it affects everything. Then, boom, they list what I said before there. Okay, got some good art. Maybe, hopefully we can get a Lubu. He's the most OP dude, okay? I remember playing Dynasty Wars. That guy was crazy. Then, oh, shipyard. Boats such as boats. I didn't know that. That's crazy. So this is like a really real-time strategy game. And city councilors. So I guess with guilds, they really want to bring together the whales together so that they can really take over and fight against the other clan. Now let's get into the tokenomics, which is more right here. Let me zoom in a little bit closer so you guys can see it. So Ecosystem rewards 25%, and that's kind of bad, to be honest. But let's keep going forward. Marketing 10%, that's a little bit high. Maybe it's used to give people NFTs. If that's how it works, then that could be solid. 3-month lock followed by 12 months, solid. Treasury, then I guess that could be used for replenishing ecosystem rewards, but they haven't really given much word into how they'll use the treasury, so I'm not really sure. 3-month lock, that's solid. Teams, 12-month lock, so that's really freaking good. That's probably one of the best vesting periods I've seen in a game. Advisors, 12 months, that's really good too. Liquidity, 25% lock. TG, 3-month lock, okay, solid. Private sale, 6-month lock, that's really good too. Same as public sale, 6-month locked and 12-month period vesting. So this game has one of the best vesting periods I've seen. So I've seen in the interviews the CEO says, oh, we're really thinking long term, so he's really putting his word where his mouth is, so I really like that. Okay, then we got all the social medias. Alright, so now let's get into the analysis, okay? Alright, so let's see if it's a great investment, in my opinion. So, first question, is it a simple, fun, addictive game with like a positive feedback loop, and can it be reached globally around? So I think they're mobile friendly, however, like there's literally no gameplay, so that's a huge red flag. There's got to be at least a demo, okay? Just some kind of gameplay that people can see, as it's a month away. Actually, it's like a week away for the pretty much like a DeFi kind of game where you just recruit characters, you don't do anything, and then I think a month and a half, that's when the actual gameplay where you'll fight NPCs, but there's got to be at least some demo, right? But the artwork is pretty solid, and the premise is awesome, as it's one of the first NFT games that incorporates the 3 kingdoms, so that's really cool. So the CEO is very transparent, and the team is kind of unknown, but he's talked about the team a lot. However, I'd like to see them more in interviews and more Ask Me Anythings in text and stuff, but I think they have a couple Ask Me Anythings, so that could be solid. However, the moderators in the Discord are helpful half the time. They don't really answer their questions that much, so that's kind of a red flag, to be honest. 3, solid investors and frequent partnerships. They really nailed this one. They got really great investors, and they're frequently getting partnerships with a lot more people, so they really nailed that one. Balanced token distribution. So this one, so the thing about this game is that there's so many contradictions, and this is one of the ones where their rewards are pretty low compared to like other top-notch NFT games. It's only 25%, but maybe they'll use marketing to give to more people the NFTs and tokens, and maybe they'll use the treasury to redistribute the rewards and to make it replenish. However, it's not really clearly stated, and they don't really state the details. They kind of keep it a secret from the community, which I don't really like. So it's kind of like a back and forth, where it's not really back and forth. It's more of like, oh, we'll release the details when you tell you, instead of like, oh, let's get positive feedback or positive criticism from the community, and then we'll develop the game. So I like the later approach, where you get to really read your customer's mind, and then you create a product for them, not vice versa, where the person thinks that there's a certain product, but they don't really know whether the customer wants it or not. Okay, so we'll see how it goes. Long-term oriented, so they're really long-term oriented. They got plans for PvP, for guilds, for other events, and their vesting periods are very long, so they're very long-term oriented, so that's a plus. Is their core community strong, and are they rewarded for their contributions? So it's kind of a mix too, where early people were airdrop tokens and NFTs. However, they kind of got screwed over in that initial auction where some people bid like 10 BNB or something, but they got a character that's worth like half of that or like a tenth of that, so that's kind of crazy. 7th is their social media engagement strong, so they're very good at this. They're great on Twitter. Their Telegram's like okay, Discord pretty bad. Medium is really good. They're covering a lot. YouTube, it's kind of bad, to be honest. They repost reviews of their game. They don't really post other stuff on their game, but they do have a YouTube, which is a plus, and they do have a Reddit. However, that's more used for announcements, which they can accomplish with Telegram, Discord, and stuff. So it's kind of useless right now, but yeah. So there's not much interactions between the team and the players, and I don't really see a strong community. So yeah, that's kind of a negative right there. Alright, so dates to watch out for. So the pre-sale raffle right now, it's until November 1st, and you'll be able to get 3 to 5 star heroes if you purchase a certain amount, I think. So if you're in the top X percent, maybe I think it was like 20-30%, you'll get 3-star hero. Top 15, you get 4-star hero. Top 10 participants, you get a Lubu or a 5-star character or something. So this could be a solid time to get some early characters, and then you can go off and recruit more characters in the game for the season 0. Then there's the common sale after, where you can't get those 3 to 5 star characters, so it's probably better to just buy right now, or last resort if you got in too late. They said the marketplace was going to be open after, but we'll see when that goes. So marketing treasury is unlocked the 1st on the 2022, January 13th, 2022. So let's see what they do with that money. Then here's the next big important date, which is April 13th, 2022. So that's when the private and public sales start unlocking, so that could be a major dumping. Same as October 13th for the same reasons as the team and advisors will unlock. So that combined with the private and public sales could cause a huge dump. So season 0, November 2nd to December 1st, you send heroes and then you provide liquidity in terms of liquidity pair, TTK and BUSD, to recruit more characters and get Chi. So Chi is a token in the game that will allow you to upgrade your characters, your weapons, and attack other characters. I don't know about defending, so we'll see how that goes. Season 1, December 2nd to January 1st, use heroes to fight against NPC cities and take them over. So you get more yields when you go towards the center. However, you'll be targeted a lot more, so it's probably balanced, so we'll see how that goes. Then Season 2 PvP, Season 3 Deathmatch for burning NFTs, Season 4 guilds for combining with other people. So lots of plans in the future. So here are some concerns and final verdict. Like, there's literally no gameplay demo, which is, I believe, one of the most important things in a game, because you can't really depend on just like promises. You have to really show the gameplay, show the consumer that they are really invested in this game and that they're willing to just release some kind of demo, right? Secondly, the Discord's kind of active and I don't really get my questions answered. Engagement on that, and Twitter is pretty weak too. You can tell that they kind of have a lot of bots, and they probably paid for their engagement with a lot of giveaways with their marketing, as they probably overpaid in marketing. However, I think it's probably better to create a core community of people who are willing to just like literally vouch for the game. They have their friends play, they create videos on it because they actually love the game instead of being paid to do it. So it's actually pretty funny. Like, I was watching these interviews where the CEO was literally reading off the screen. You can obviously tell he was reading off like a answer with question sheet, and then you can tell that these interviews are being paid to do it. So it was like literally hilarious. However, they do have a lot of funds, they do have investors, so yeah. And then also the raffle system for the pre-sales until November 1st. However, there will be another common sale too. So I'm questioning, like, how many NFTs are there actually? Like, will they just allow people to just continuously mint it? So that's like a big risk too, where it will just devalue the NFTs. So a realistic scenario is that if they just keep this up, they keep being sloppy, they'll slowly lose their fan base over time. However, I believe that since the private and public sales unlock on the April 13th and the team advisors unlock on the October 13th of next year, they'll probably give out some juicy yield so that they can get some customers in the game, so that they can get the token price up and that they can sell it off, right? So I think logically this is a great game to get into early. You don't want to get into it late when it gets near those dates of April 13th and October 13th, as that's when the team will probably dump on you, okay? However, it's probably not like a quick rug pull, as there are very reputable investors in there with big names, so they're not going to risk that, and there's a great lockup period. So this could be a solid 6 months where we get a lot of gains in this, get back your ROI, and then once the game starts dumping, starts becoming not profitable, you just get out, and you're chilling, okay? So also right now, due to the pre-sale NFT, there's a great chance to get these Genesis NFTs early, and then the stronger your character, the more powerful the people you're going to recruit are going to be. So that's another plus, where you get these 3 to 5 star characters early, and then you recruit other 3 to 5 star characters that are just as strong, and then you get to dominate other people when the actual game comes out. So I think that's it. Let me know what you guys think about the game. Feel free to leave a like, comment what other games you want to see. And we're about to hit 500 subscribers, so we're going to do a little giveaway there. So feel free to subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and if you want to support the channel in other ways, feel free to donate to address or visit one of my referral links for stock accounts, for crypto accounts, long-term stock account, trading software, etc. And most importantly, these videos are for entertainment purposes, and they are not recommendations, as I'm not a licensed professional. The best investments are the ones where you have the greatest conviction in doing your own research, right? So the name of the game in crypto is to survive, right? It's to be able to contribute your unique skills to make a unique product and to really capitalize on that, and to not blow up your capital, right? To protect it with the least amounts of liquidations, or just none at all, not using excessive leverage, and just utilizing your unique skills to contribute to this space to be the best you, okay? So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and talk to y'all next time.